The following disclaimer is for those in California only. Pursuant to California Assembly Bill 2571, it is illegal for the advertisement and or marketing of any firearm-related products and or programs in a manner that is designed, intended, or reasonably appears to be attractive to minors. As such, if you are currently in California, this program is restricted to only those that are over 18. Please turn this program off now if you are in California and under 18. Now, on to the program. Hello and welcome to the Centertenspodcast. CenterTens is a podcast that discusses small bore and precision air rifle from junior shooting sports on up to NCAA collegiate and Olympic competition. And now here's your host, Adam Pearson. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of CenterTens. This week we're going to be looking at the Collegiate Rifle Coaches Association Awards for 23-24. These are the shooters that the coaches named to the first team All-American, second team All-American, and honorable mention, and a few other awards. So we're going to go ahead and go through a few of those to recognize those shooters that the coaches deemed worthy of these accolades. So for the first one we're going to look at, Katie Zahn, Texas Christian University. She was named to the aggregate first team All-American, the small bore first team All-American, and the air rifle first team All-American. She's one of just a few shooters that were named to all three. The second, Molly McGinn from West Virginia University, also made the first team All-American for aggregate, the small bore, and the air rifle. Sophia Ciccarello from the University of Kentucky also made all three. Rachel Charles from Alaska Fairbanks made all three. And Matt Sanchez from West Virginia University made all three. Next we're going to look at is Griffin Lake from West Virginia University. He was named to the aggregate second team All-American. He made the small bore first team All-American, and he made the air rifle second team All-American. Victor Kiss from Ohio State University was named to the aggregate second team All-American, to the small bore first team All-American, and air rifle first team All-American. Gabriela Zeich from the University of Memphis made the aggregate second team All-American, made the small bore second team All-American, and the air rifle first team All-American. Emma Pullman from Georgia Southern made aggregate second team All-American, small bore second team All-American, and air rifle first team. Cecilia Ossie from the University of Nebraska made the aggregate second team All-American, the small bore first team All-American, and the air rifle second team All-American. Isabella Baldwin from the U.S. Naval Academy was named to the aggregate third team All-American, the small bore first team All-American, and the air rifle honorable mention All-American team. Sarah Karasava from Alaska Fairbanks made the aggregate third team All-American, the small bore second team All-American, and the air rifle second team All-American. Gavin Barnick from West Virginia University made the aggregate third team All-American, the small bore first team All-American, and the air rifle second team All-American. Lauren Hurley from the U.S. Air Force Academy made the aggregate third team All-American, small bore second team All-American, and air rifle second team All-American. Morgan Crabb, also with the U.S. Air Force Academy, made aggregate third team All-American, small bore second team All-American, and the air rifle honorable mention. Marley Duncan from the U.S. Naval Academy made the aggregate honorable mention All-American and the small bore second team. Emma Rode from the University of Nebraska made the aggregate honorable mention All-American, the small bore honorable mention, and the air rifle second team. Gavin Prokowski from the University of Akron made the aggregate honorable mention All-American and the air rifle first team. Derek Kaiser from Ohio State University made the aggregate honorable mention and the small bore second team All-American. Natalie Perrin from West Virginia University made the aggregate honorable mention All-American and the small bore second team. Tal Engler from West Virginia University made the aggregate honorable mention All-American team and the small bore second team. Scott Rocket from the U.S. Air Force Academy made the small bore second team All-American. Emma Pereira from the University of Mississippi made the small bore honorable mention. Leah Horvath, also from the University of Mississippi, made the small bore honorable mention. Tori Watts from the University of Nebraska made the small bore honorable mention All-American and the air rifle honorable All-American. Alyssa Walter from the University of North Georgia made the small bore honorable mention All-American team and the air rifle second team All-American. Panana D'Souza from the U.S. Air Force Academy made the air rifle first team All-American. Ella Goldfaden from Georgia Southern made the air rifle second team All-American, as well as Zahara Gonzalez-Meza from Georgia Southern also made the air rifle second team All-American. From the University of Kentucky, Braden Pizer made the air rifle second team All-American. Then Nina Schuett from TCU made the air rifle honorable mention All-American. Elijah Spencer from Alaska Fairbanks also made air rifle honorable mention, and Nicole Hogan from Texas University made air rifle honorable mention. So congratulations to all those. Then there were a few other special awards. The CRCA Head Coach of the Year from Georgia Southern is Soren Butler. The CRCA Assistant Coach of the Year, also from Georgia Southern, is Abby Buesler. The CRCA Rookie of the Year, Griffin Lake from West Virginia University. The CRCA Senior of the Year, also from West Virginia University, is Molly McGinn. The CRCA Rifle Athlete of the Year, Katie Zahn from TCU. And finally, the CRCA Most Valuable Shooter from West Virginia University is Mary Tucker. So I'd like to congratulate all those winners. These are people that the CRCA viewed as some of the top shooters of the season and placed them on into their All-American teams. So again, congratulations. And this week is going to be just a short week as we didn't have any matches to look at. Going on right now at Camp Perry, we have the ROTC All Services going on. So once that is complete, we'll recognize some new junior shooter winners from that match. We'll probably look at that next week. Hello, welcome back. We're going to return our focus back to junior shooting, and the match we're going to look at is the 2024 National JROTC Championships held at Camp Perry, March 21st and 23rd. We're going to look at the top shooters for that, and also we're going to look at the top teams. So looking at precision shooting, the top shooters, individuals, going from 8 to 1, we had Emery Fast Clark from Sarasota, Florida, with a score of 1174 with 71 centers for an aggregate. Number 7 was Cameron Wells from Granbury High School, with an aggregate score of 1175 and 78 centers. In 6th place was Monique Hernandez from Rio Ranchero High School in New Mexico, with an 1178 and 83 centers. 5th was Viola Allen from Granbury High School in Texas, with an 1179 and 86 centers. In 4th place, Brooklyn Reams from Joshua High School in Texas, with an 1179 and 87 centers. 3rd place was Aiden Colin Vargas from Westport High School in Florida, with an 1183 and 94 centers. 2nd place was Piper Wentland from Concordia Lutheran High School, with an 1186 and 94 centers. And the top individual precision shooter was Daniela De Jesus from Camden County High School in Georgia, with an 1190 and 103 centers. Daniela shot a 199 kneeling, a 200 prone, and a 195 standing on day 1, and a 199 kneeling, 200 prone, and a 197 standing on day 2. Moving to sporter shooters. The top 8 shooters, we had Rhett Daniel from Ozark High School with an 1107 and 45 centers. In 7th place, we have Benjamin Bobian from Spanish Springs High School with an 1108 and 44 centers. In 6th was Alyssa Vasquez from Mariner High School in Florida with an 1110 and 34 centers. Fifth place was Joshua Prince from Fort Mill High School with an 11:10 and 41 centers. And fourth was Ziris Hadi Ricardo from Nation Ford High School with an 11:11 43 centers. And third was Nathan Krogstrom from Manor High School in Florida with an 11:14 and 43 centers. Second place was Emma Doyle from Calvert High School in Maryland with an 11:17 and 40 centers. And the number one individual sporter shooter was Jordan Allen from Rehoboth High School with an 11:18 and 36 centers. Jordan on day one shot a 184 kneeling, 190 prone, and a 186 standing. And on day two, shot a 190 kneeling, 189 prone, and 179 standing. So looking at teams, the top precision teams for the 2024 JROTC Championships. In eighth, Kaiserslautern High School with 46-27 and 262 centers. And again, these are team scores. In seventh was Sarasota in Florida with a 46-40 and 252 centers. In sixth was East Cowtetta High School with a 46-41 and 273 centers. In fifth was Joshua High School with 46-46 and 276 centers. Fourth was Camden County High School with a 46-49 and 299 centers. The third place precision team was Fountain Fort Carson High School with a 46-52 and 284 centers. And second was El Dorado High School with a 46-59 and 282 centers. And the 2024 National JROTC Champions in Precision was Granbury High School from Texas with a 4,700 and 313 centers. And moving on to sporters, the top 8 sporter teams was Pascagoula High School with a 43-28 and 120 centers. In seventh was Daniel Boone High School with 43-55 and 127 centers. In sixth was Ozark High School with a 43-55 and 155 centers. In fifth place was Zion Benton High School with a 43-60 and 141 centers. And fourth was the Jack C. Hayes High School with a 43-62 and 128 centers. Third place team was Nation Ford High School with a 43-65 and 145 centers. The number 2 sporter team was Webb City High School with 43-75 and 148 centers. And the 2024 National JROTC Sporter Champions was Manor High School from Florida with a 44-08 and 135 centers. So congratulations to all the teams competing in the JROTC Championships. And as we go along, we'll be continuing to look at junior shooting. So again, congratulations. And like we always say, the most important shot is the one that is in front of you. Thank you for listening to Season 1 of Center Tens. If you like the show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast and Spotify. This helps out tremendously. Give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook at Center Tens. Center Tens can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Buzzsprout, Pocket Cast, and at centertens.com. Hope you join us for our next episode.